I love being a nurse because I get to love on people every day.
Because I enjoy helping others. I think that's what we're here to do, help others when we can, and I'm glad I can fulfill that role.
I love caring for others. I love to see the joy in their faces when they're restored back to health.
I love being a nurse because it is something that I do every day. It's those little things, bringing somebody some water, ice, but just being a nurse means I get to care for somebody else and just pour into them.
I just love getting to help and serve others.
I have passion for caring for others and especially taking care of babies.
Because it combines the science of all the medicine with the art of really caring for people.
I love being a nurse because I love to serve people.
I'm able to make a difference in people's lives, especially in the ER when they are at their most vulnerable point.
Because I can help other people and I can make a difference in their life. Just that simple.
When patients come in and they're so critically ill, we don't know whether or not they're gonna make it. And it really depends on us as nurses to collaborate with the interdisciplinary care and for us to use our critical thinking to nurse these patients back to health, ultimately get them out of the hospital.
When I'm not at work, I'm a kickboxing instructor, so there's kind of some parallels there that I really like, and I really just like helping my cancer patients get into fight mode and just feeling confident that they're able to handle the challenge ahead of them and getting to watch them go from being very frightened to kind of entering into like fight mode and being like, okay, I got this. We're gonna, go with this plan, and they're able to make the decisions that they need to make for themselves.
But I had a patient come to us on the unit. He had just had back surgery. We all called him Mr. T. He was a younger patient, very avid sports fan, was hoping to be in and out because he was scheduled to throw the home pitch at one of the opening baseball games for Texas Tech. And so we were really excited for him, ready to get him out. He was doing great, but as with life, nothing goes as planned. So we had several really big bumps in the road, and it was pretty scary for not only us, but also his family for sure. And he worked really hard and was really determined, and our whole team was determined to take care of him and get him better. And so he finally made it out of the hospital and out of rehab, oh my gosh, in time to be able to throw that pitch. And as a unit, we all got t-shirts supporting him and bought tickets to the game. And so we all went to support him, and just watching him walk out to the mound and throw that pitch and then come back with the biggest smile I've ever seen was the best feeling ever. And I just knew that God put me in a position to encourage people and help people get better and to love on people and have people love on me back. And it was just so amazing to see God work through that patient's story and his recovery.
It seemed like when I started out, my mom, growing up here in Lubbock, Texas, my mom always took care of elderly patients. And so that automatically put us in the mindset of taking care of patients too. My first year as a nurse, after I had graduated from nursing school, then I became the first primary nurse on the scene. And it came down to starting his IV. And so I'm a brand new nurse, starting this guy's first IV because he was an old pastor, didn't believe in coming into the hospital. And I go in the room, I stick him once, and I missed. And I stick him twice, and I missed again. Of course, he has what seems like his whole congregation in the room. Everybody's looking at me like, is he gonna stick our pastor again? And he starts singing, like, "This Little Light of Mine." And he grabs my hand, he's like, "You're my nurse, you can do this." He said a prayer over me, and just give it another try. And my third time, I'm able to get his IV started. A couple of weeks later, I was taking care of the same pastor in our palliative care unit where he was about to die. As I'm taking care of him, his buzzers and light starts going off in his room. I walk in there, start silence the light, and pretty much he's gone. His wife and his daughters are there, and his daughter begins to sing "This Little Light of Mine," which I guess was a tribute to him. But she comes up to me and grabs me, and she's singing with me and looking at her dad at the same time. And it reminded me that, it's not about the big things that we do, but the simple things, just showing that you care, showing that, you're gonna give everything to do your best to help these people.
I felt like, nursing someone or, in that case when I was younger, a little animal or insect or myself or someone else was really important to me.
It's just people helping other people. And I love it. I love being a nurse. And that's why I'm here.
I just love getting to help and serve others.
I became a nurse because of the way nurses took care of my mom and the love that they had and how they were there for her spiritually as well.
I became a nurse because I wanted to find a way to use the skills that God had given me to help other people.
There have been so many special moments through the years that I couldn't even begin to tell you.
The compassionate nurses really